do the real shit, like you shouldn't do that. And I feel like now because of the media, especially with the algorithm, they're only feeding things for your ego.
It's true, it does feed our ego also in a sense where we think that we're entitled to everything. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are thriving and on your endeavors. It's been a month since I have posted, but here I'm back. I'm gonna try to be consistent as possible. I've been uploading shorts regardless, but still I want to make more lengthy videos. But I did film a video about the 100-mile race. That is gonna come out soon. It's just in the process of editing, so when it comes out, it comes out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do another reaction video. The last reaction video, it did pretty well. Let me know if you guys want more. Just drop a comment and what else you want to see. Video right here is with a guy named Janko. He had a podcast interview with Candace Owens, and I don't know who you guys know Candace Owens, but I gotta say I respect her because she just keeps it real. So we're gonna check this video out and see how it goes.
I'll give you an example of friends. Like, if you have friends that are always telling you, Candace, dude, you're killing it, bro. Like, the way you punched that little kid in the face, dog, he deserved it. You're like, no. You should probably tell him, like, hey, dude, I love what you said, but you shouldn't punch that kid in the face. You have to have somebody give you the real shit, like, you shouldn't do that. And I feel like now because of the media, especially with the algorithm, they're only feeding things for your ego. And it's causing a separation. So how do we teach them how to love? Because I feel like the separation is like us like really never being able to see it from their point of view.
Yeah, he makes a great point, especially just social media in general. I think social media has been, you could say is a good thing, but it's also becoming a bad thing in the sense of just basically short-term gratifications, instant gratification, and it kind of feeds our ego in a way, and also it sets up a perspective in a way where it's unrealistic expectations. And we see it across the board, especially in the fitness industry. We see a lot of people who post granted, it's a genetically phenomenal physique, but at the same time, it's unrealistic for the common person to do that because we're not all outliers at the end of the day. So it's true, it does feed our ego also in a sense where we think that we're entitled to everything. And especially you see this in college education. I was in college. And I saw everyone, not everyone, but most people for the most part had kind of like an egotistical mindset. They're very arrogant and narrow-minded, and they thought because that they are getting somewhat of an education, I guess a higher learning education, that they're kind of better than other people who don't have a college degree. And that's not fair. It separates you from most people. But I want to hear what Candace has to say.
I disagree with that, I would have to say. I disagree with the premise. I don't think that it's not seeing things from their point of view. I think actually the entire world is bending down to see things from their point of view. Like, we can't even misgender someone on YouTube. Seeing things from their point of view is being blared out cultural messaging. No matter how they feel, they have to be affirmed, right? That is actually the culture. They're being affirmed in the classrooms. That's why they're bratty. It's actually, we're suffering from too much love, too much coddling, too much with their hand being held. So if the pendulum is going to swing back, it needs to be with more aggression, in my view, right? If you're going to even that out, they need a moment that just smacks them in the face, and it's like, you're not that special. You're actually not that special. Nothing about your life, to me, is enviable. You're not going to use words to try to silence conversation by calling this homophobia. There's so many different words. This is sexism, chauvinism, this is homophobia, feminism, whatever it is.
Yeah, I gotta say, she holds a valid point. Again, we live in a world where entitlement is this big common thing, especially across a lot of kids my age, like millennials. We don't have accountability, especially in the individual themselves. It's just everything is just instant gratification. Everything is just like, you know what, it's fine what you're doing. You could be doing something wrong. It's totally get it. It happens. It's human nature. It's like no one's keeping each other in check. And then they say, no, but we have to love them and nurture them. And I don't believe they understand. Most people don't understand what is love, right? People think love is just like more of like a chemical reaction that goes in the brain, that feeling of goodness, right? It feels great to be loved someone else, and it feels great to give someone else too. So not everything that feels good makes it necessarily right. So what is love? And I can go to a biblical standpoint where it says, especially I have it here in Corinthians 1, chapter 13, verse 4 through 8, it says, "Love suffers long and kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek his own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in truth." And it's 100% evident, especially what she says, is that we can't sugarcoat people things, especially if we're telling people what they want to hear and not what they need to hear, right? So love is charming, love is nurturing, but at the same time, love is discipline. It's like if you're a parent, especially when you conceive a child, when a mother conceives a child, it's the most important thing in the world. It literally changes her worldview. She does anything for that child. It's the sacrifice for that child. You know what I mean? And that's a form of agape love, especially what Jesus did when he died on the cross for the entire world. So you would do anything for that child. So let's say your child is doing something that's hard for them, like such as drugs, right? If your child is doing crack, you're gonna be pretty upset, right? But are you gonna hate your child? No. Are you gonna sugarcoat to your child? It's okay that you did crack. You know, it's fine, but you know, maybe you should stop doing it. It's like, no, you discipline. You tell them how it is, and be like, that is not right, and I will not accept this in my household. A good child, and especially embedded you with a good moral compass, not to be doing degenerate behavior. And that's a form of love, is discipline. That you still love your child no matter what. That you want to see them get better, but you don't love them enough to basically appease their situation and kind of comfort them in that lie. So, and one of my biggest sayings is I'd rather offend somebody with the truth than comfort them with a lie. You know what I mean? And I think everyone, especially if you have a friend that's doing something that is abnormal, that's doing something right, you shouldn't be afraid to tell them how it is, because that's love, that's discipline. And especially if you have an opinion that you know that can also shape the world in a positive scale, tell it, voice your opinion. We all have opinions, and it's totally normal. But we shouldn't closet our opinions because we are afraid to hurt the other person's feelings. You know what I mean? That's not how the world works, regardless of it is. Especially when you following Jesus, you read the Bible. Bro, when he told people how it is, especially the Pharisees, that no one is righteous. Because I like the point that she makes, especially you're not special, and in a sense she does have a point where meaning that not everyone in the world is perfect, and not everyone's going to treat with some type of speciality. Especially, it says in the Bible that no one is righteous, no one is perfect, and we should live up to a standard, not to be perfect, but live a righteous pathway and be humble according to Jesus Christ. Yeah, this was a great video. I loved it a lot, especially George Janko. He's branching onto his new thing, and Candace Owens keeping it real like always. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, the short clip, let me know if you want more of it. Just comment down below, kind of just reaction videos. I'll keep posting more of it. If you're new for the first time, please subscribe, like, comment. Boost the algorithm really helps. Follow all my socials in the link in the description. And also, if you want to see the other reaction video that I posted, I'm gonna also put that down in the link in the description. So as for that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you have an enduring and fruitful life. Anyway, I'm out.